Hey everybody, Jordan Belfort here, also known as the Wolf of Wall Street, which is a nickname I earned back in the day when I built one of the largest and certainly the wildest brokerage firm in Wall Street history while I was still in my early 20s. Now, at the time, I had over 1,000 stockbrokers working for me. I was making $50 million a year, and I raised over $1.5 billion in venture capital. Now, many years later, I ended up writing a book about all that precocious success, how I essentially cracked the code for teaching people from all walks of life how to become world-class salespeople and ultimately how to become expert entrepreneurs and masters of closing the deal. Now, I'm sure many of you have read one of my two books, or at least you've seen the movie, The Wolf of Wall Street, which stars Leonardo DiCaprio, who plays me, by the way, which is, I have to say, is a pretty amazing honor. Now, what drives me today is showing entrepreneurs of all ages and from all walks of life how to take their businesses to the next level and also how to add a zero onto their income, and that's without sacrificing their ethics and integrity. However, as many of you probably know from some of the charity work I've done in South Africa and also in Zambia, I have a special place in my heart for taking these skill sets, these strategies I teach to people who are already successful, taking those and showing the economically disadvantaged, essentially the people who've been disempowered by simply being born into some very challenging circumstances. And I try to help them break the cycle of poverty and how to get their feet planted firmly on the road to achieving wealth and success in their own lives, and then to spread that message to the people in their communities. In essence, I show people who are struggling in life, who really have almost lost hope in some cases. I teach them the skills they need, both in the inner game, meaning what happens up here in their heads before they ever go out into the world and take action. And also then I teach them the outer game skills, meaning how do you start a small business? How do you build it into a big business? How do you create a vision for your future that inspires other people, inspires yourself? How do you sell that vision to other people so they want to become part of it? And then the strategies, the entrepreneurial money-making strategies on even a micro level that allow you to get some traction and take that very small nugget of an idea and turn it into a real business and spread an empowered lifestyle, an empowered way of thinking throughout their community. I've had tremendous success with this all over the world, not just in Africa, or also in Australia, in the United States as well. And I want to just say how really excited I am to be working with a company you might know called Mzansi Direct, which is really helping me get to South Africa this time at a much larger level, to speak to a lot of people, like thousands of people at once, and then really have a one-year mentorship program that will allow me not just to get in there for a few days and teach them some stuff, but to make sure that stuff sticks. So what I teach, they implement, they integrate into their lives, the fabric of who they are, and they can spread that message around all of South Africa and make some real change. Now we have a goal. It's an ambitious one. We want to train 1 million entrepreneurs in South Africa. And again, it's an ambitious goal, but a very possible one. But it all starts with, the first few. And it starts with an idea that I go down there and I work with people for 1 year and I make a massive impact on their lives. So again, I'm looking forward to coming down to South Africa. I'm going to be there in August and we're working with about 5,000 young entrepreneurs and really showing them and giving them hope about achieving wealth and success in their own lives and being empowered, and then to spread that message to the people in their communities to break the cycle of poverty. I look forward to seeing you there, whether you're in the audience or in a sponsorship event. It's going to be an amazing few days, and the year that follows is going to be one that changes people's lives. Take care.